welcome. Get that YouTube thing to grow. Only got like 5 followers on there. I'm not that special. Kidding. I swear they're sending out the cutoff notices like a day after they actually send the bill itself. And out of nowhere, oh, go ahead, take the mirror. Check it out. Really look at it. Scrutinize the hell out of it. You got to wear it.
I hate it. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you do. I'll make it go up. I'll make it go down. If we can got a lot of room to work with a Helix.
No, I mean, is that like the usual?
This is kind of a random at the corner of the ear kind of
like
top
that.
spot where we usually start off. Because later, if you wanted to make it bigger, we can come down here and we go boom, 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 boom. Line it all the way up, and then we can go boom, 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 boom.
You know, I like it because I want to change it into a hoop like whenever I can, so I think it would look good. Okay, sorry.
Now, I will say this, because a really neat trick you're going to be able to do is you can also sport an industrial bar with this thing. So I would highly recommend in the future piercing your industrial, and then when you can stick a small hoop in that thing, then we can hook a little chain between the two.
Oh, that'd look fancy.
Saying? Yeah. And get you some really fancy shit for the evening kind of stuff, and then you can also make it very practical in wear too. So you've got a good ear for that. And while I'm looking at it, you also have a really good ear for the snug piercing.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Yeah, you can wear that. Ooh. Okay, so you can do both. You are a 5%er, sweetheart.
Really?
That is correct, and you're on the good end of it too, because you can wear both the industrial, you have enough space in here to make that happen, and a snug piercing.
Wow.
And usually it's a 50-50. If you can wear one, you can't wear the other.
Okay.
But there's like 5% of folks that can do both, and there's like 5% of folks that can't do either, and they're just kind of screwed. Thankfully, you're not one of those.
Awesome.
You've got the cool end of it. But we like that placement. It's a good spot for you.
Yes.
Good. Now, we're going to take a quick measurement and see the thickness of the ear. Let's go up a thin one.
I have a thin ear.
Quite thin.
Does that mean it'll hurt less?
It means you measure at 3 millimeters, which is really thin up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this really won't be too big of a pinch for you.
Okay.
We are going to go ahead and pierce with a 6 millimeter bar today. Normally, I just go ahead and add 2 millimeters to the length of the measurement, and that would take us to a 5. But 5 is the smallest available size. And just in case it swells a little too much, my natural reaction and professional thought is I want to go ahead and just throw 1 extra millimeter in there for safety. But then on 3 months down the road, you'll be able to shorten it up to the 5 millimeter. Okay? So, what does all this mean? Well, quite plainly, today I will be piercing with this one, which is 6 millimeters long, and will have more than enough room to compensate for the swelling.
Okay.
Because for these first 3 months, that swelling will go up and down and up and down and up and down, okay? And we want to make sure that we leave enough room for that.
Okay.
Okay, shortening and changing the bar too fast can lead to embedded jewelry. We do not want that. Yeah, it's bad stuff.
That just sounds not fun.
It's not. But 3 months down the road, that swelling, hate when I do that. That swelling is done for the biggest freaking part, and then we can switch it up to one of these little guys. And that little guy is just 5 millimeters long. It's going to minimize catching for you, and it won't have as much of an antenna. But you're always going to have a little bit because you've got a thin ear. There's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately, 5 is the smallest size manufactured right now. Now, You want to switch to a hoop, though. So 6 months down the road. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
6 full months, okay? We don't want to use hoops before then because they will gap open the ends of the piercing and can lead to growths of granulomas and pustules. So we want to give that at least 6 months down the road. Especially here in Oklahoma where we've got all the wind blowing all of this dust into our ears. But that little guy will be a dead-on perfect 8mm little fit for you.
Awesome. I can't wait.
And I got a bunch of really cute ones up front with shiny stuff on them.
Yeah, I'm excited. So it'll be until like December, right?
A little bit before that. Right now we're in early April. What is this, the 5th? 4th, April 4th. Okay, so today's April 4th, so you're going to be May, June, July, August, September, October 4th.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, we can start playing with the hoops.
Okay.
So you can wear those in time for those Christmas pictures.
Okay.
And then we can talk about this little guy.
Yep.
Because that's the top you chose up front. Awesome. Well, this is the back side of your jewelry and how it's going to operate in the future. So when you want to change this out, you're going to take your thumb and you're going to put it on the back side of your ear and right over that flap. Then we're going to take an index finger and reach around the front side and pinch the skin up next to that post. Then you can just pluck that right off your ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, simple and easy. Once I get you into your 5mm, you'll never take that one out unless you're going to put in a hoop.
Okay.
And you'll never buy another one unless you lose it.
Okay.
Because you just get new pin or new tops then. But they all come with that same plain straight pin right there.
Okay.
And that little guy, what you're going to do is you're going to stick that in there 1/4 to 1/3 of the way, give it a little bend back against the post like that, and then you take that sucker and you shove it down the rest of the way.
Okay.
That locks it in there. You're not going to lose it. But it also leaves it this amazingly simple to work with.
Oh, okay.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
You're going to love them. Now, with your leaves sitting out of the way, we're going to go ahead and get on down to business. So what I need from you is to sit up as tall and straight in the chair as you can. Good. Then I'm going to reach up here and I'm going to grab your ear about like that. I'll tell you to close your eyes. I'll say take a deep breath and then I'm going to count to 3. When I hit 3, I want you to exhale and just let the breath out.
Okay.
Are we ready? Good. Well, I'm going to get a hold of you. Eyes are closed. Super duper deep breath goes in for me. And then here on that 1, 2, and 3. Exhale and whoosh. Just like that, but I'm stabbed in the head. But now I'm going to diffuse the needle so it can't hurt us anymore. Now we're going to go ahead and get that jewelry lined up on the back here. And this is the post going in. Yay. Now all we have left to do is put the top on. And that's just simple and easy.
Wow.
Simple and cute. Well, you ain't no fun. That's all the blood you got to give.
I thought it was going to be a lot of blood.
No, you ain't bleeding a dick for me. That's just great.
Good.
Blood. I meant to say dip, but I have a weird blood.
Cute.
Anyway.
I love it.
Yeah, that ain't bleeding a drip.
Good. It looks amazing.
Visit applealleypiercing.weebly.com to shop the highest quality in titanium body jewelry, organic plugs, or book your piercing appointment today. Peace out, guys.